In problem 2, the number of downloads, which is on the vertical axis of each graph, depends on the day, which is on the horizontal axis. When one quantity depends on another, show the independent quantity on the horizontal axis and the dependent quantity on the vertical axis. So in a graph, we'll have the dependent quantity on the vertical axis, the y-axis, and the independent quantity on the horizontal or x-axis. Problem 3, sketching a graph. This one's about rocketry. A model rocket rises quickly and then slows to a stop as its fuel burns out. It begins to fall quickly until the parachute opens, after which it falls slowly back to Earth. What sketch of a graph could represent the height of the rocket during its flight? Label each section. So here we see a graph that seems to be rising quickly. It doesn't rise quite at a linear rate because gravity slows it down more and more until it finally stops rising at the peak of the graph. And then it begins to fall, also accelerating due to gravity, but at some point the parachute opens. And then we get a slower linear descent back down to Earth. Your turn. Suppose you start to swing yourself on a playground swing. You move back and forth and swing higher in the air. Then you slowly swing to a stop. What sketch of a graph could represent how your height from the ground might change over time? Label each section. Part B, a reasoning item. If you jumped from the swing instead of slowly swinging to a stop, how would the graph in Part A be different? Explain.